Cage conflict, welterweight title on the line. Kasper Bulins out of Holohan Martial Arts in the black and blue, taking on Daniel Reynolds in the Hayabusa shorts. And but straight into action, Phil.
Kasper Bulins straight in. Has an incredible ground game at BJJ purple belt under Paddy Holohan, and that is a legitimate purple belt. But Dan McReynolds, no stranger to a fast start. He's the owner of a 5-second knockout on his ledger already. But right now he is being given everything he can handle by Kasper the Ghost.
2-0 versus 3-1. And that's 2-0 was Kasper. So that confidence of never tasting defeat. Speaking with Kasper, he just told me he doesn't really think of his opponents. He just wants to test himself and see how far along he can go. And if he was to pick up a few belts on that journey, he'd be happy. But in and an arm was Reynolds. Easily out of and manipulating, landing heavy shots as Kasper Bulins relentless in this pursuit and attack.
Has one hook and may try and jump into the other hook.
2 hooks in. Backpack time.
Has the feet crossed momentarily. Now has the hooks in proper. And yeah, this is taxing on both men. Dan Reynolds has to carry the weight of Kasper Bulins. Kasper has to solidify that position. That's going to take it out of his legs if he's not. But even just the methodical way in which he's working for that choke, just grinding it underneath the chin of Dan Reynolds.
Just drops down and mauls McReynolds to the canvas.
Again with the hooks in. Looks, oh, he's going palm to palm on it. That looks tight. Can't quite see from this position there.
Viewpoint. Good work by McReynolds to defend that. And Kasper, one thing with that,
he's gone palm to palm on it again. And sometimes if you've got a good enough squeeze, you don't need it to be right underneath the chin. You can't get the face bar a la Khabib on Conor.
Good position, and McReynolds is fighting, but Kasper Bulins is like a surfer on a wave, just rolling with it. And you can just see the caliber, Phil, of Kasper's game, and it's just different gravy, isn't it, when you roll with someone of this experience and caliber?
It's real, just solid, and it's what I like to call sequential jiu-jitsu. Nothing's done. Needs to be careful of, obviously, us being amateur, not allowed to go for that heel hook. But Kasper Bulins, it's just such a methodical approach to jiu-jitsu. And I think that comes from him being such a stoic personality himself. Very analytical.
And on a single changes to a double. Some hammer fists by McReynolds.
McReynolds looks nice and calm in there.
A lot of defensive grappling for Daniel McReynolds in the opening stanza. So Phil, what does Daniel McReynolds need to do to keep Kasper Bulins from smothering him the way he did in the first round?
Well, in the age of social distancing, he cannot let Kasper Bulins get close, but that's exactly what Bulins has done, acting almost bullish, getting in there, trying to get that takedown. Dan McReynolds trying to create a little bit of a separation, trying to break that grip of Kasper Bulins.
Just see right in front of us here how calm Kasper is. He's, again, similar to on the mat earlier, he's waiting to see the movements of McReynolds and react to it, but McReynolds is well to turn and looking to take a trip himself, and does, and is in the scramble for position. Butterfly hook and close guard now of Kasper Bulins. So what can McReynolds offer from top? And equally, what can Bulins do from the bottom, Phil?
Yeah, good point. It'd be interesting to see just how offensive Dan McReynolds can be, but you're not safe in a position like this when you have somebody like Kasper Bulins on the bottom. Very active hips, constantly moving. Maybe trying to lock up an arm here for a sweep. Grabbing the ankles, could be looking to switch position. Beautiful work. The awareness to be able to do that, especially when you have somebody throwing strikes. Very, very smart jiu-jitsu. McReynolds has one butterfly, may look to elevate and sweep.
Bulins looking to step over and does into mount, but McReynolds trying to pull his way out of it, and he has done using brute strength. And
nice
now
work.
on top.
Needs to be wary of being caught again by the ankles. Needs to stagger the stance a little bit. 1 foot forward, 1 foot back. And really punch right down through to the head of Bulins.
Bulins trying to get back up, and McReynolds looking to land a big shot as he was getting back to his feet. It's a clean shot there by McReynolds.
Nice work by McReynolds just to compress Kasper Bulins and land those shots right down.
Nice posture as well.
Very, very good work. McReynolds trying to taste that rarefied air of champ status.
Beautiful work by Bulins, elevated on the hips, and is in on a guillotine here, Phil.
Doesn't quite have the hands connected.
Beautiful elevation though, just lifted McReynolds from the hips to allow him to get out of there. Sensational defensive jiu-jitsu and allowing him to again be in the more advanced position.
Did you put a wee bit extra on that note? Jiu-jitsu?
Oh, jiu-jitsu.
Yeah, you did, I noticed that, it's nice. See, that was beautiful. People may not have realized that, but what Dan McReynolds done there, it was literally just raise the level of Bulins enough so that he can't duck under for the takedown. That was a very, very intelligent defensive maneuver from Dan McReynolds.
Big third round here for the cage conflict. Welterweight title. Kasper Bulins, Daniel McReynolds. And it's Bulins who is in. Double underhooks.
And it shows just how effective the game is of Bulins, that we know what he's going to do. We know what his game plan is. Close the distance, get the takedown, and he's been able to do it relentlessly through rounds 1 and 2 and is on his way to doing it again here in the third round.
Again, just leaning as well, and this is exhausting, leaning all that weight and making McReynolds carry him.
Yeah.
Driving him into the cage, and in this position just into the post of the cage.
Bulins sneaking in, just getting that head underneath the chin of McReynolds. McReynolds does a good job to dig in for the underhook.
You want to see McReynolds separate here and maybe try striking here, or is he? We'd be happy to see him just continue to engage here in this exchange field of grappling.
Again, he's at the minute, he's got his back against the cage. He's not necessarily winning in this positional duel. Like you say, a little bit of separation, try and get the strikes off. But the only thing is, as soon as he's created any kind of separation, Bulins is on him right away, right from the get-go. Kasper needs to do just a little bit more to stay active. Throws up the knee. Both these guys incredibly strong, especially at welterweight.
Yeah.
Dan McReynolds, of course, the former cage conflict middleweight champion. Daniel trying to get that trip on the outside.
Bulins aware of it though, and it's a real chess match here up against the cage in the third round.
Would like to see maybe a little bit more knee work from Bulins when he's in this position, but this has really been the story of the fight, just the guys trading positions. That's a big takedown for Dan Reynolds, but watch the sweep here from Bulins.
Straight away in and looking, real battle of position here. Who can win it? It's McReynolds who ends up on top. Done well to stay in that advanced position.
Needs to be wary of the calf crush here.
Something I wasn't aware of, Phil, when we were in Abu Dhabi. And you crushed my calf.
Snooze, you lose, brother.
Black and blue for weeks.
Can Dan McReynolds mount some kind of offense in the last 10 seconds?
Bulins will want to try and get a better position just in the judge's eyes, but McReynolds trying to, and it does. He gets that trip again. We go to distance. Who will be crowned welterweight champion? Kasper Bulins or Daniel McReynolds?